We'll start in a minute or so. We'll wait for more people to join. Good evening. We'll start in a minute or so. Today, all of our focus will be on solving questions. Theory wise, we are done. All concepts of average mixed allegations have been done, completed. So, this is the fourth and final session on AMA. Let us start. So, first question is on the screen. Take 2 minutes. Give me answer. A man earns 6% on his 6% simple interest SI on his deposits in bank A, while he earns 8% interest on his deposits in bank B. If total interest he earns is rupees 1800 in 3 years on an investment of rupees 9000, what is the amount invested at 6%? What is this question doing in AMA? You remember, we can perform allegations on simple interest or rate of interest. So go and give it a try. It is basically combining two percentages to create a third one. Try. Very fundamental question. This could be part of a larger question in CAT. This is probably at this level SNAP-like or CET-like question, standalone. So let us observe a few things. One of the banks is offering 6% interest. Another bank is offering 8% interest. But when he invests, he earns how much? He earns 1800 rupees in 3 years. So in 1 year, how much will he earn? 1800 divided by 3, 600. Now this 600 rupees would be a certain percentage of 9000. That is his earning percentage. So two zeros are gone, one more zero is gone. 60 upon 9, 20 upon 3. So his earning is 20 upon 3 percentages overall. You can perform allegations. You can perform allegations on what? Rate of interest. What will be the ratio given to you? Principal into number of years. Because number of years is 1, you will have the ratio of principal. Denominator ka ratio banta hai in allegations. So when I subtract these, that is 8 minus 20 upon 3, 24 upon 3, that is 4 upon 3 after difference. When I subtract these, 20 upon 3 minus 6, when I subtract further, this becomes 18 upon 3. 20 minus 18, 2 upon 3. Now you form a ratio. 4 upon 3, 2 upon 3. What is the ratio? 2 ratio 1. 2 ratio 1. That is the investment ratio. That is the principal ratio. So 2 rupees are being invested in 6% scheme and 1 rupee is being invested in 8% scheme. it looks like to be 3 rupees. But what is the actual sum invested? 9,000. How do you convert 3,000 into 9,000? By multiplying 3,000. So the investment here is 6,000 and investment here is 3,000. This was the problem. This was the question. 6,000 rupees. 6,000 rupees. Observe the approach. Look at those calculations. First, we found out total percentage earning. Total percentage earning is 20 by 3. And then we use that 20 by 3 in allegations. Whenever you are told what is the final outcome, initial two values being combined are given, and some ratio is required, some further information is required. It's allegation based question. This is a pure allegation based question. You can solve it through theory of SICI. It will take a little longer than this. It will take more steps. Try. A dealer buys fruits at rate of 100, 80 and 60 per kg. He mixes them in the ratio of 345 by weight and sells them at 50% profit. What price does he sells these fruits at? So selling price has been asked. What you can do is you can find out cost price overall and 50% profit is 150 upon 100. You multiply this and the next step is your answer. The only effort you need to put in is finding the overall cost price or the average cost price. Give it a shot. Give me an answer. Simple application of averages. You want to apply deviation method, go ahead with this. You want to apply common sense method, go ahead with this. Deviation method is very good, is very fast. So if you observe here, 3, 4, 5 are the ratios. 100 rupees, 80 rupees and 60 rupees are the price values. This is numerically middle number. This is highest number, lowest number, numerically middle number. When 100 comes, it brings a profit of 20 rupees, 20 extra. How many kilograms? 3 kilograms. When 60 joins the group, it brings a loss of 20. How many kilograms? 5 kilograms. How many total kilograms do we have? Total kilograms are 3 plus 4 plus 5. This is 60 positive. This is 100 negative. So what I have is minus 40 by 12. The average price is 80 minus 80. 80 was the base value. 80 minus 40 by 12. That is cost price. What do we need? We need 50% more. That is the selling price. And now your answer is ready in 2 steps. What is 50% more than 80? It is 120. And when you multiply this here, 150 by 100 into 40 by 12, आ गया आपका आंसर. 50 into 3, 50 into 2, 4 cancelled 10 times, 4 cancelled 3 times, 3 cancelled, 2 cancelled 5 times. What is 120 minus 5? 120 minus 5 is 115. That is the selling price. Desired price here, none of these. Yeah, E is the answer. 115 is the overall average. Perfect. Beautiful. Moving on. Complete this. Just pushing around pen to perform these calculations to confirm answers. How many kilograms of tea worth rupees 25 per kg be blended with rupees 30 with 30 kgs with 30 kgs of tea worth rupees 30 per kg, so that the blended variety is sold at rupees 30 per kg, and there should be a gain of 10%. Lot of twisting is there. Be careful with numbers here. 30 rupees per kg is selling price. 25 rupees per kg is price of one variety. Let us call the variety A. There is another variety. We are using 30 kilograms. We are using 30 kilograms of it, and the price is also rupees 30 per kg. The question is, how many kilograms should we have? Should we have for A if there are going to be 10% profit earning on selling price of rupees 30? Go on, solve. Take a minute. Most of the questions today are going to be allegations or replacement practice. Direct application will be fine. So first you will have to work with the cost price of total. 10% profit can be written as 11 by 10 into CP is equal to 30. So CP is equal to 300 by 11. So I'm going to put 300 by 11 here and perform allegations. So here, as a trick, you should learn this. We could have applied this in last question also. When there is a denominator that you cannot cancel, 11 I cannot cancel, it will give me a decimal value. You multiply every number with 11. Don't worry, your answer will not change. In this case, 11 is getting cancelled now. Now this becomes 275, this becomes 330, and this becomes 300. Now perform allegation. This is a gap of 30 and this is a gap of 25. What is the ratio? Ratio is 30 by 25, or I can write it as 6:5. So how many kilograms were used for this variety? There are 30 kilograms. This is supposed to become 30. This is the quantity for B. This is the quantity 5 in the ratio. It must become 30. Multiplying term 6, multiplying term 6. So 36 kilograms have been mixed of the first variety. 36 kilograms have been mixed with the first variety. Yes, that is the correct answer. Yes, 36. Again, a very simple question. We have solved already 4 questions like this. Take this as homework. Give it a shot. Later on, share the answer with me. Again, a simple allegation based question. A goldsmith has two varieties of gold. One 12 carats, another 7 carat. How should they be mixed to create 9 carats? So a lot of people confuse. Kuch naya aa gaya. No, you are mixing 12 and 7 to achieve 9. What is to be combined is given. What is to be formed is given. पूछा है कैसे मिलाएंगे. So you simply perform allegations and be done with this. आगे बढ़ दो. चल. Very straightforward. Fairly straightforward. Yeah. Give this a try. Take 2 minutes. The milk and water in two vessels A and B are in the ratio of 7/3 and 2/5 respectively. In what ratio the liquids in both vessels be mixed to obtain a new mixture in vessel C consisting half milk and half water? Be careful. The mixture should have half milk and half water. It is a question and allegation, but कैसे लगाओगे? How will you fit allegations here? How are you going to fit allegations here? The milk and water in two vessels are in the ratio 7/3 and 2/5 respectively. In what ratio should the both liquids be mixed to obtain a new mixture in vessel C consisting half milk and half water? तो क्या मिलाना है? Already known to you. It is already known. मिलाना क्या है? ये दोनों मिलाने हैं. What is to be created? Half milk and half water. It basically means milk and water ratio is 1/1. Half milk, half water means 1/1. Now here you can work with concentration, always concentration. If I work with milk, observe, milk is how many parts? 7 parts. Out of total is called concentration. Desired quantity upon total volume is the definition of concentration. नीचे total होना चाहिए, make sure. What is milk here? Milk is 2. Out of how much? Out of total 7. 2 milk, 5 water. So milk is 2/7 concentration. Milk is 1, water is also 1. So milk is 1/2. Now, these are all fractions, decimal values. What I will suggest is you find out the LCM of 2, 10 and 7. Smallest multiple. So if you know the table of 10 and 7, 70 is the smallest multiple. So what you do is multiply every term with 70. And now you might be thinking again, sir, बहुत easy question hai. I can show you application of all of this in CAT. So here this will cancel, this will become 49, this will cancel 10 times, 20, and this will become 35. Subtract. This is 15/14. So volume ratio of A and B is 15/14. This I solved it through what? Concentration of milk. Can I do it with some other term? Let us try this with concentration of water. What is 3 parts out of 10? Water is 5 parts out of 7. And in the mixture, water is 1/2. Final outcome. Same problem. You have to first cancel denominators. So multiply 70, and 70. Cancels 21, cancels 10 into 5, 50, cancels 35. Look at the gap. 50 and 35, gap of 15. 21 and 35, gap of 14. Did our answer change? This is A, this is B. So A is 15 parts and B is 14 parts. Answer will not change. You can either use milk entirely or you can use water. If there's a third component, milk, water, and let us say oil or fat, you can use any component, but it should be that component only. Alligation can work on a single component. Either you use completely milk in every ratio or you use water in every ratio. If there is a third component, you can use that also. Confirmation on this? Yes, fairly straightforward. जल्दी हो जा आज आपका सेशन जल्दी हो जाएगा. Yes, fairly straightforward questions. Confirmation on this? Try this. A solution of 40 liters of wine and water contains 80% wine. How much water in liters must be added to the solution in order to make it 40% wine solution? You are simply adding. Now I can help you solve this by allegations. I can help you solve this through averages. Even concept of replacements can be applied here, but थोड़ा customize करना पड़ेगा. First two are better suited here. See, how many liters do we have? We have 40 liters. 40 liters we have. What is the purity? 80%. Purity of wine. This is wine. What are we adding? We are adding water. Does water have any wine in it? No. So percentage has to be of wine. Even though I'm adding water, percentage should be of wine. What am I trying to achieve? I'm trying to achieve 40% wine. Final product must be in the middle. So what is the gap here? 40. What is the gap here? 40. So you see, don't need a ratio here. If you need 40 liters of this, you will need 40 liters of this as well. How many liters of water are needed to achieve this specific solution? 40 liters. Could I reverse the whole solution? Because I just showed you, you can use water here instead of wine. If it is 80% wine, I can think reverse and say it should be 20% water. What am I adding? I'm adding completely water. So it is going to be 100% water. 40 liters of this. How many liters of this? Wine becomes 60. Wine becomes 40%. So water becomes 60%. Make sure everything is about water only. What is the gap? 40. What is the gap? 40. What is 40 by 40? Same thing. You will need 40 liters for this. Moving on. Give it a try. A man buys spirit at rupees 60 per liter, adds water to it, and sells it at rupees 75 per liter. What is the ratio of spirit to water if his profit in this deal is 37.5%? What is the ratio of spirit to water if his profit in the deal is 37.5%? Go on. Give it a try. Two ways to approach this, two simpler ways to approach this. First thing is you will have to find out the cost price of the mixture, because whether you apply allegations or averages, they are designed for cost price. How do you earn 37.5% profit? Please observe. 37.5% is equal to, it is equal to 3 by 8. Profit means increment. So if you want to generate profit of 37.5, you will have to create a ratio of 11 by 8. So what we are saying is 11 by 8 into cost price. काय चीज का? Mixture. 11 by 8 into cost price of mixture is equal to 75. So basically cost price is equal to 8 into 75 by 11. So what is the multiplication here? 4 into 75 is 300. 600 by 11. So assumption is water has zero price. So performing allegation of 60 rupees, that is the price of per liter spirit. 0 rupees, that is the rate. We can apply allegations on rate. And the outcome is 600 by 11. So same reasoning, I'll multiply every term with 11. So it becomes 660, 0, and 600. So what is the gap? 600. What is the gap? The gap here is 60. What is the ratio? 10:1. So 10 liters of spirit and 1 liter of water will get the job done of earning 37.5% profit at a cost, at a selling price of 75 rupees. So you must convert the selling price into the cost price to the ratio. Another method that I have taught you in detail is chain rule. One of the most versatile methods of percentages profit loss. See, we are going to add, let us say there are X liters of spirit. I am going to add Y liters to it of water. So what will the ratio become? X plus Y upon Y multiplied by. What is the price ratio? What is the price ratio? 75 by 60. What is the profit earning ratio? 11 by 10. X plus Y upon X आएगा. X is the cost. If you solve this, you will have your answer in next two steps. Cancel whatever is possible for you. 15 into 5, 15 into 4. Cancel 2. X plus y upon x is equal to 11. This 5 will go below 10. X is equal to 10 and x plus y is equal to 11. So what should be y upon x or x upon y? 1 by 10, or x by y should be 10 by 1. This is what approach? Chain rule. What have we done? How did we achieve this? We always create the ratio of total quantities. Spirit is x, water is y. So total quantity is x plus y. I'm mixing. So this is the profit ratio, x plus y upon x. Selling price is known, cost price is known. I can see there's a profit being made. So again, ratio more than 1, 75 by 60. Where will you find this? You'll find this in profit loss discount. Second or third session, you'll find all this theory. Profit loss discount, second or third session. The chain rule is used for transactions where multiple things are being applied. Here we are mixing two components and changing the rate as well. What is 11 by 8? The final profit ratio. Confirm, done. Good. Moving on. Give it a try. Two liquids A and B are in the ratio of 5 by 1 in container 1, and in container 2 they are in the ratio of 1 by 3. What ratio should the contents of two containers be mixed to obtain a mixture of A and B in the ratio 1 by 1? So we have solved a similar question about 10 minutes back. This is liquid A, liquid B ratio, liquid A, liquid B ratio, and we want them to be 1 by 1. So you either solve it from side of A or side of B, it does not matter. Make sure you are using same variable, same component for allegations. Go on, give it a try. There is something called as reverse allegations also doing rounds in the market, in which the mixing ratio is known. One of the earlier concentrations is asked. That's a waste of time. Apply averages. You will get the answer faster and you'll make less mistakes. Reverse allegations में नहीं पढ़ना है. There is something called as reverse allegations. हाँ, कोई बहुत ज़्यादा calculation वाला question आ गया, but you can see reverse allegation can get you the answer in 2 steps, then go for it. ये बड़े छोटे सवाल हैं ये. What is concentration of A here? A, it is 5 by 6. What is concentration of A here? A is 1 by 4. I want it to become 1 out of 2. Concentration ही लेना है. What is the LCM that comes to mind for 6, 4, 2? What is the LCM? 12. How do you make it 12 here? Or rather, just multiply 12 here. 12 here. So this is cancelled 2 into 5, 10, cancelled 3, cancelled 6. Perform allegation, your job is done. What is the gap? 3. What is the gap? 4. What is 3 by 4? The answer. Allegations is a very straightforward concept. What is to be combined will be given. What is generated after combining is given. The question is, how did you combine? What proportion did you combine? What liters did you use? What volume did you use? The question is about quantities always. We are maintaining pace because a couple of students are asking to maintain pace in easier questions. Difficult question आएगा, we'll give it a lot of time, enough time, don't worry. You could solve these questions by converting them into percentages. If that is what you want, you can do it through percentages. Try this. So again, a very simple question. Average marks of a student in 10 papers is 80. If highest and lowest scores are not considered, the average is 81. The highest score is 92. What is the lowest score? Pretty much in 2 minutes it can be done. How many papers? 10 papers. What is 80? The average score. So total score must be 800. Now we are going to remove two numbers. One of the numbers is 92. Another number we do not know. We are going to remove the highest and the lowest score. So how many subjects are remaining? 8 subjects are remaining. What is the average now? Now the average is 81. Cross multiply, your job is done. 800 minus 92 minus x is equal to 8 into 81, which is 648. Rearrange and solve. This is how much? 708. 708 minus 648. X is equal to 708 minus 648. That is your answer. 60. Can we expect such kind of question anywhere? No. Very elementary level question. I hope you guys are active in our WhatsApp and Telegram groups. I have shared fairly high level questions today there. You can see 4 or 5 questions have been shared. उनको बनाते जाओ. Keep solving those. Give it a try. This is a question taken from CAT. Try. This is a question taken from CAT. There are 2 containers. First contains 500 ml alcohol, while second contains 500 ml water. 3 cups of alcohol from the first is removed and mixed well with the second. Then 3 cups of the mixture is removed and mixed in the first container. Let A denote the proportion of water in the first container and B denote the proportion of alcohol in the second container. Then A is more than B, A is less than B, A is equal to B cannot be determined. What is one thing that the question is trying to hide from us? It says 3 cups. Does it mention what is the volume of each cup? or 3 cups combined? No. So 90% Janta will go with this answer. 90% Janta will go with this answer. But 90% Janta has not seen the theory you're about to see. This is a very, very old question which has been repeated in CAT, probably second or third time. See, I'm saying the left hand side, it was alcohol. It was 500 ml alcohol. Right hand side, it was 500 ml water. It does not matter what is the capacity of each cup or all 3 cups combined. You can take in number, like let me assume 100 ml. Let me say 100 ml were taken and they were put here. Now can I say water is 500, alcohol is 100, the ratio is 5/1. Ratio is 5/1. Total how many ml are there now? Total there are 600 ml. What are we doing? First we take a certain amount from one, mix it in the second, and then we take same amount from second. So understand, I am going to take away 100 ml. Can I say the ratio is 5/1? I want it to become 100. Decimal आ गया ना? That is fine. Decimal भी handle कर लेंगे. It looks like 6. It looks like 6 to me. 5 plus 1 is 6. So I want it to become 100. How can I make it 100? I can make it 100 by multiplying 16.66. 16.6 is 99.9999. So this will be going as 83.33 and this will be going as 16.66. Please pay close attention. 100 ml alcohol I just added and I am taking away 16.66. So alcohol remaining becomes 83.33. 500 ml was water. Water was 500 ml. I took away 83.33. So this will become, this is 83.33 subtracted. That is 146.66. So I need a ratio. Do you see the ratio is again 5/1? The ratio does not change. When you take away something, ratio will never change. लेकिन इधर जब add करेंगे, here, this is what 400 ml of alcohol. I am adding 16.66. This will become 416.66. And what is coming new? Water is coming new. So do you see the ratio is again 5/1? So proportion of water here is 1/6. And proportion of alcohol here is also 1/6. They will always be equal. ये सब करने का जरूरत नहीं था आपको. If you remember this theory, this concept has appeared in CAT couple of times, other exams couple of times. Initial volume is same. Initial volume is same. You are bringing some quantity here and you are taking away same quantity. In that case, the overall proportion will always be same on both sides. ऐसा एक बार करो, दो बार करो, 10 बार करो, makes no difference. If you reverse and say, what is alcohol proportion? Alcohol proportion is 5/6. Alcohol was the original content. What is water proportion? 5/6. The ratio of original will be same. The ratio or concentration of new will also be same. What is new here? Alcohol was already there. What is new? Water. Water is 1/6. What is new here? Alcohol. It is 1/6. The ratio of new component and ratio of old component will always be same. It is not about the volume of this. It is not about the volume of 3 cups. ये CAT में 2 से 3 बार आ चुका है. Answer is C. You see both sides, it is 5/1, 5/1. It is equal. You want alcohol on the left side, water on the right side, same ratio. Water on the right side, alcohol on the left side, same ratio. You can do this exchange 10 number of times. I have gone up to 4 times. बहुत खतरनाक decimals आते हैं. It will remain same. Let us move on from this. Again, old question taken from CAT. Not much has been changed. What does it say? 3 maths classes X, Y, and Z take an algebra test. The average score of X is 83, Y 76, Z 85. The average score of X and Y together is 79, Y and Z together is 81. What is the overall average score of the class? So what is the question trying to hide from us? Strength of each class. See, if I tell you how many students are there in X, so can I say 83 is the average into students are total marks? 76 is the average into students total marks. 85 is the average into Z total marks. Total marks divided by total students should be what? Should be the average. Average is already given to you. What is the question trying to hide from you or not disclose to you is the value of number of students in each class. So if you can find XYZ or you can find a relation between XYZ, your job is done. And for that, these hints are given to you. देखो ये hints आपको दिए हुए हैं. What is the average of X? 83. What is the average of Y? 76. What is the combined average? 79. So when you perform this subtraction 3, when you perform this subtraction 4, this is the ratio of number of students of XY. So you can relate X and Y in one term here like this. What is this 81? It is 81 for Y and Z combined. What is Y's average? 76. What is Z's average? 85. So what is the gap here? The gap is 4. What is the gap here? The gap is 5. Luckily for you and I, value of Y is 4 in the ratio. Value of Y is again 4 in the ratio. It is equal. If it was not equal, एक step और add हो जाता. I'll have to make it equal. So the strength of X, Y, and Z are in the ratio of 3, 4, and 5. Here, now I can calculate average. Either I can go with deviation method or I can go with the standard approach. What is the average? 83. What is the average? 76. What is the average? 85. This is numerically middle number. When 76 joins, it brings a loss of 7. 76 brings a loss of 7. There are 4 students joining. 85 comes with a gain. 85 comes with a gain of 2. There are 5 students joining. We divide this by all students. Minus 28 plus 10 is minus 18. This is minus 18 by 12, which is 1.5 negative. So my average is going to be 1.5 below 83. The overall average is 83 minus 1.5, which is 81.5. This answer option. Confirmation on this? without knowing the strength of individual sections or classes, you cannot find the overall average. So let me help you with one question that I shared today with you guys. And I don't think anyone has given me the right answer in the group. I cannot come back to the screen. You can WhatsApp me your answers. So there are three classes X, Y, and Z, just like the current question, X, Y, and Z, there are three classes. The average score of classes X and Y is 20. The average score of classes Y and Z is 35. And the average score of classes X and Z is 15. Pay attention. Which of the following can be the average? Which of the following can be the average of all three classes combined? Answer options are 16, 38, 30, and 25. Again, previous question was still, I'll say, a little straightforward. Why? In previous question, at least, individual averages were given to you. Individual average of X, Y, and Z was given to you. In this, that is also not given to you, 𝒉𝒕𝒕𝒑𝒂𝒈𝒓𝒂𝒑𝒂. So there are two things being hidden from you. Individual average of X, Y, Z. Also, the number of students of X, Y, Z. If I create a pattern and show it to you, you can answer all such questions in 30 seconds each. But for that, I'll have to create a pattern and show it to you. It's a modification of old CAT question that you are seeing on the screen. Old CAT question. Observe. I'm assuming capital X, Y, Z are their averages and small a, b, c are the number of students. So can I say this value will be a into capital X, b into capital Y upon a plus b is equal to 20, which I can rewrite ax plus by is equal to 20a plus 20b. Second one is Y and Z. See, ABC are the students, capital X, Y, Z are their averages. So if I write this as BY plus CZ upon B plus C is equal to 35, I can write this as B capital Y is the average, and C capital Z is equal to 35B plus 35C. From the last one, I'll do the same thing. I'll write this exactly the same. A capital X plus C capital Z upon A plus C is equal to 15, which gives me AX plus CZ is equal to 15A plus 15C. And I have told you earlier in ratio proportions, also in percentages, whenever there's a cyclic pattern, see there's a cyclic pattern, AX, BY, CZ, AX, CZ, always add them. Always add the cyclic pattern. I'm adding this, and this. So left-hand side becomes twice of AX plus BY plus CZ, and right side becomes see 20A plus 15A, 35A, 20B plus 35B, 55B, 35C plus 15C, 50C. What is the concept of average? I'm supposed to divide this left hand side by a plus b plus c, divided by a plus b plus c. If I bring this 1 by 2 on this side, this becomes 17.5, this becomes 27.5, and this becomes 25. What are ABC? Listen to my language. What are ABC? ABC are the students. What are XYZ? XYZ are the averages. So what I found out is the average of X is 17.5. See how we did that? Average of Y is 27.5 and average of Z is 25. And you understand the overall average of the mixture is always between the upper and the lower limit. What is the lower limit? 17.5. What is the upper limit? 27.5. Out of these options, which are among the upper and lower limits? This is the only one. Only one which is there between the 17.5 and 27.5 limit, upper and lower. What trick can I give to you to answer these questions faster? Addition of these two is 55 divided by 2 is 27.5. ये किसी ने किसी का एवरेज है, डोंट वरी किसका है. Addition of these two is 35 divided by 2 is 17.5. ये किसी ने किसी का एवरेज है. Addition of these two is 50 divided by 2 is 25. That is precisely what you're getting here as averages of x, y, and z. So the average will be between the upper limit and the lower limit. What is the number between the two? D. Take your time. Confirm this. Message me over the group. If I click next or if I switch to the chat screen, this will be gone. Complete this, copy this down. Very nice. Very nice. Old CAT question modified. This lower part, I simply divided by a plus b plus c. If x, y, z are their averages, the total average is capital AX plus capital B capital Y plus C capital Z upon ABC. That is the average of the entire class. Because here I have AX plus BY plus CZ upon ABC is equal to 17.5A, 27.5B, and 25C upon A plus B plus C. So I get individual average as 17.5, 27.5, and 25. And the total average is always between the two extremes. Always between two extremes. Yeah. Chalo, I hope you have copied this down. Sure. Easy enough question, fairly easy enough question. This is a good question. This is a slightly high level question. Take 2 minutes and try. From a vessel completely filled with pure wine, 140 liters content is removed and replaced with equal quantity of water. The process is repeated one more time. In a 98-liter sample of resulting solution, 80 liters is water. Find capacity of the vessels. Pay very close attention to what has been said in the last line. That is the tricky part. Go on, give it a try. No answers have been shared for this particular problem. Share your answers, share your approach. From a vessel completely filled with pure wine, 140 liters were removed and replaced with same quantity of water twice. What is the formula? The formula is concentration final is equal to initial multiplied by total volume minus initial volume upon total minus replacement volume upon total to the power n. ये formula. We do not know how many liters were there. So I'm saying x liters were there. From this 140 was replaced twice. Twice. It was fully filled with pure wine. So concentration is 1. In a 98 liter sample, there was 80 liters water. If water is 80 liters, wine should be 18 liters. So concentration of wine is 18 by 98. हमेशा क्या इक्वेट करना है? Concentration और percentage. Totally up to you. So concentration of wine is 18 by 98. So बन गया आपका क्वेश्चन. दिस इज 9 by 49. अब ये स्क्वायर इधर आ जाएगा, बन जाएगा स्क्वायर रूट. So 3 by 7. If I rearrange, I can rewrite this in this manner. So इधर भेज दो. 1 minus 3 by 7 is equal to 140 by x. ये कितना बन गया? 4 by 7. 4 by 7 is equal to 140 by x. खत्म करो सवाल को अभी. This is cancelled. 35 times x is equal to 35 into 7. इतना लीटर्स था ओरिजिनली वाइन का. This is 7 into 30, 210 and 35. So 245 liters was the capacity originally. The only tricky part is आखिरी में you have to work with that 98 and 80. उसमें 80 is water. 80 is water. So how much wine is there? Wine is 18. So 18 by 98 is the concentration of wine finally. 18 by 98, which is 9 by 49. Square root ले लिया and solved. अब थोड़े faster तरीके भी हैं. I've trained you on ratios and proportions तो बनना चाहिए आपसे. Look at the side. X minus 140 upon x is equal to 9 by 49. Does it make you feel, do you get this feeling that x is 9? How much decrease is there? 40 decrease from 49 to 9. 40 decrease is there. That 40 should be worth 140. What is the decrease in the numerator? What is the decrease in the numerator? 140. So that 40 should be worth 140. So if I cancel this, one value should be worth 0, 0 cancel, 4 cancel, 14 by 4 is 7 by 2. 40 should be worth 140. Now what is the value of x? X is equal to 49. इसको 49 में कन्वर्ट कर दो. अरे बाबा रिवर्सल किया ना आपने. The real number is 140. 140 should be equal to 40. 140 should be equal to 40. ऐसा. अभी इसको मेरे को 49 में कन्वर्ट करना है. इसको मेरे 49 में कन्वर्ट करना है. तो आपको x की वैल्यू मिल जाएगी. Convert 140 into 49. मिल गया आपको x. ये रहा the same answer. Yeah, moving on. Try this. थोड़ा टेढ़ा है लैंग्वेज में क्वेश्चन, but give it a shot. The average age of a couple is 25 years. The average age of family just after the birth of the first child is 18 years. The average age of family just after the birth of second child was 15 years. The average age of family after the birth of third and fourth children who are twins were born was 12 years. The present age of the family of six is 16 years. Average age is 16 years. How old is the eldest child? कितने बच्चे हैं? 4. Couple का average age is 25 years. Abhi how many years के बाद was the first child born? We do not know. But when the first child was born, the average was 54 years. The average was 18 years. Second child was born. We do not know when was second child born, but at that moment, the average was 15 years. And third and fourth child were twins. Twins. And when they were born, the average age was 12 years. The present age of the family is 16 years. How old is the eldest child? Eldest child का age क्या है? 6 years, 7 years, 8 years, 9 years. The biggest hint that you have here is when a child is born, उसका अपना तो age 0 होगा. That is the biggest hint. When the child is born, the age of the child is 0. तो average से आपको पता पड़ जाएगा बाकियों का total कितना. You can focus on the total value of others when the child is born. Try. You think in this manner. Mother and father, they have an average age of 25. That means today, the addition of their ages must be 50. When the child is born, there are three people. The average is 84. देखो, mother, father, child का जो age रहेगा वो 0 रहेगा ना. When the child is just now, first child is just now born, उसका age 0 रहेगा. तो जो 18 into 3, 54 you will get. That is what? That is the new age of mother and father. That means from here till here, there are 2 years gone. Sir, 54, 50. देखो, there are two people. They will both gain +2 +2. Now, child 1 is born. When third child is born, second child is born. Second child. There are 4 people now. 4 people. So what is the total addition? 15 into 4. 15 into 4 is 60. What is the 60? This is the new age of mother, new age of father. Child 1 will have gained 1 year, 2 years. We do not know. Child 1. Can I say abhi filal child 2 ka age 0 hai? So what is this 60? What is this 60? It is the age of mother, father and child. Sunna. Can I say at this age, it makes me feel the total value was 54. Total value was 54. जितना एज चाइल्ड सी का बढ़ेगा, C1 का, चाइल्ड 1 का, उतना इन दोनों का बढ़ेगा. अगर इनका एज 2 इयर्स है तो इनका +2 बढ़ेगा. इनका एज 3 है तो इनका +3 बढ़ेगा. तो फ्रॉम 54 हाउ मच इज द इंक्रीमेंट? 6 इज द इंक्रीमेंट. दैट मीन्स इनका एज +2 बढ़ेगा, इनका एज +2 बढ़ेगा, इनका एज +2 बढ़ेगा. दैट मीन्स फ्रॉम हियर टू हियर देयर हैव बीन 2 years that have passed. After the birth of first child, The birth of second child happens 2 years later on. So far I found out the child 1 is 2 years old. Child 2 age is 0. When the twins are born, the age is 12 years. The age is 12 years. Of how many people? Mother, father, child 1, child 2, and 2 more children. 6 people. The average is 12. That means mother, father, child 1, child 2, इनका एज काउंट होगा. जो 3 और 4 हैं उनका तो अभी फिलहाल एज 0 होगा ना. They are just born. So the total is 72. From here, how much gain is there? 12 gain is there. That 12 gain is father gaining 3 years, mother gaining 3 years, child 1, child 2, they're all gaining 3 years. तो यहां से लेके there have been 3 years. अभी इनका एज क्या है? 0 इनका एज है. ये ग्रोथ है बेटा. दिस इज ग्रोथ इन द एज. 3 years is not the age of mother father, that is the growth in the age. 3 years have passed. अभी जब यहां पर 12 years था and now the average is 16, सबका बढ़ेगा ना एज, because average increases by 4, सबका एज +4 बढ़ेगा. So right now when you tell me the average is 16 or the total value is 96, सबका +4 बढ़ेगा. That is 4 years later on. अब क्वेश्चन क्या था आपका? The question was what is the age of the eldest child? तो देखो यहां पर child 1 born हुआ था and यहां पर आते आते 2 years का एज हो गया. फिर 3 years का एज और बढ़ेगा तो 5 years, और 4 years और बढ़ेगा तो 9 years. The eldest child is 9 years old. What is the only thing that you need to focus on again and again? The child that is born just now will have an age of 0. So whatever total value you are getting is for the other members. Right now, the total age of mother, father is 50. Mother, father, child, total age is 54. क्योंकि average is 18, 3 people are there, total 54. But child तो अभी born हुआ है तो उसका age is 0. तो mother, father have gained 4 years. 4 year कैसे? Both have gained 2 years. Now, second child is born, तो member 4 हो गए. Members are 4. Average 15 है. Total will be 15 into 4, 60. So what is the growth? From 54 to 60, what is the growth? 6 years. अभी इसका तो खुद का एज 0 है ना, तो 6 years growth क्यों आया? Mother, father and child have gained 2 years. Then when there are twins born, दो बच्चे एक साथ पैदा हुए, twins are born, their total average is 12. तो 6 लोग हो गए. Total becomes 72. What is the growth from 60 to 72? 12 का ग्रोथ है. ये 12 का ग्रोथ 4 लोगों के थ्रू होगा, बिकॉज ये तो अभी पैदा हुए हैं, देयर एज इज 0. सो 3 ग्रोथ मींस 3 ईयर पास हुए हैं फ्रॉम द प्रीवियस सिनेरियो. अब सीधा आंसर देख लो. 12 इयर्स का एवरेज और 16 इयर्स का एवरेज, दैट इज ग्रोथ ऑफ 4. तो 4 इयर्स है पास. सबका 4 साल बढ़ेगा. मदर का, फादर का, चाइल्ड 1, चाइल्ड 2, चाइल्ड 3, चाइल्ड 4, ये दोनों ट्विन्स हैं. Okay, I'll hide this here. नहीं, 72 plus 24 होगा ना. There are 6 people gaining 4 years each. There are 6 people. Everyone is gaining 4 years. तो 96 होगा ना बेटा. We have learned this concept in averages शुरू में. If every number increases by k, the average will also increase by k. जब 12 साल का एवरेज था और जब एवरेज है ऑफ 16 years, तो सीधा सीधा +4 हो गया ना एवरेज में. हाँ, क्यों नहीं. वी आर इन नो हरी. वैसे बचे 2-4 क्वेश्चन हैं. लेट अस कंप्लीट दिस वन मोर टाइम. गायब कर देते हैं इसको, पूरा गायब कर देते हैं. व्हाट इज द हिंट हियर? कपल का एवरेज एज इज 25 years. कपल का एवरेज एज इज 25 years. कपल मीन्स 2 people और फिर उनके बच्चे भी हो रहे हैं, तो कपल मीन्स मदर फादर. So mother and father together have a age of 50 today. अब जब फादर का एज 2 साल बढ़ेगा तो मदर का भी 2 साल बढ़ेगा. फादर का 3 years बढ़ेगा तो मदर का भी 3. तो वॉट एवर इंक्रीज विल हैपन will be same for both. Same for both. Now we are saying when the first child is born, तो मेंबर कितने हो गए? 3 members are there. तो उनका एवरेज 18 है. दैट मीन्स मदर का, फादर का और जो चाइल्ड 1 अभी पैदा हुआ, अभी उसका एज तो 0 होगा ना, अभी पैदा हुआ है. सो टोटल एज इज 54. दैट मीन्स व्हाट इज द इंक्रीज? 4 years. दैट मीन्स मदर एंड फादर बोथ हैव गेन 2 years. मतलब इस टाइम में और इस टाइम में 2 साल का फर्क है. जब इनका एवरेज 25 था और जब ये चाइल्ड बॉर्न हुआ, उसके बीच में देयर इज अ गैप ऑफ 2 years. Now here, when the next child is born, the average is 15. अब ये एवरेज किनका है? सबका, चारों का. सो मदर, फादर, चाइल्ड 1 और अभी चाइल्ड 2 तो पैदा ही हुआ, तो इसका तो ये 0 है. बट एवरेज इज 15. 4 members, तो टोटल विल बी 60. व्हाट इज द इंक्रीमेंट? देखो 6 साल का इंक्रीमेंट है, तो वॉट एवर इंक्रीमेंट हैपन्स वो सबका बराबर होगा ना. +2 एंड +2. 6 साल बढ़ गए, यहां से यहां पे 6 years बढ़ गए. टोटल 6 years. तो मतलब ईयर पास कितने हुए? टोटल ईयर पास हुए 2. बिटवीन दिस इंस्टेंट 2 years have passed. तो जो पहला बच्चा है 2 साल का हो चुका है. नाउ वी आर सेइंग अब मदर, फादर, पहला चाइल्ड, दूसरा चाइल्ड तो है ही, अभी 2 ट्विन्स पैदा हो गए, लेकिन इन दोनों का आपस में एज क्या होगा? 0 0. How many members are there? 1 2 3 4 5 and 6 members are there. अभी उनका एवरेज इज 12. 12 into 6, 72 is the age. तो टोटल इंक्रीमेंट कितना है? 12 का इंक्रीमेंट है, क्योंकि ये दोनों पैदा हो चुके हैं, तो एवरीबडी गेन्स इक्वल ईयर्स. तो I'll distribute these 12 as +3 +3 +3 +3. अब ये कह रहे हैं द एज इज 16 years, एवरेज एज ऑफ 6 people. अब देखो, अगर आप मुझे 6 लोगों का 16 एवरेज दोगे, टोटल 96 है. मदर प्लस फादर प्लस चाइल्ड 1 प्लस चाइल्ड 2 प्लस चाइल्ड 3 प्लस चाइल्ड 4. अभी 72 से लेके 96 में ग्रोथ कितना है? 24 years का. वो 24 years सब में बटेंगे ना, सब C3 C4 पैदा हो चुके हैं. 24 year कैसे बटेगा? +4 +4 +4 +4 +4 +4. इफ यू आस्क मी आज क्या एज है इन दोनों का, तो ये दोनों 4 साल के हैं. यू आस्क मी क्या एज है C2 का, देखो C2 यहां पैदा हो गया था, +3 +4. तो चाइल्ड 2 का एज क्या है? 7 years है. इफ यू आस्क मी चाइल्ड 1 का एज क्या है, चाइल्ड 1 यहां पैदा हुए थे, तो +2 +3 +4. तो चाइल्ड 1 का एज इज 9 years. यू कैन नॉट फाइंड मदर फादर का इंडिविजुअल एज. उनका टोटल यू कैन फाइंड, उनका ग्रोथ इन एज यू कैन फाइंड फ्रॉम day 1, बट यू कैन नॉट फाइंड इंडिविजुअल एज ऑफ मदर एंड फादर. क्वेश्चन ऐसा फ्रेम हो, शुरू में भी एवरेज गिवन था, तो हम इंडिविजुअल का एज नहीं निकाल सकते अनलेस मोर हिंट्स आर गिवन. Moving on. The ratio of alcohol to water in an alcohol water solution is 9:1. The rate of evaporation per hour of alcohol and water on boiling is 20% and 5% respectively. Minimum number of hours for which the solution needs to be boiled so that it contains at least 18% water. Abhi, right now, what is the percentage of water? Water is 1 out of 10. Water is 10%. अब boil करने से how will water increase? देखो, alcohol is going away at a faster rate. Alcohol ज़्यादा speed से उड़ रहा है और पानी कम स्पीड से उड़ रहा है, तो रिलेटिवली पानी बचता जाएगा. तो ये क्वेश्चन है, आफ्टर हाउ मेनी आवर्स विल वाटर बी एट लीस्ट 18% इन द सॉल्यूशन ऑफ द सॉल्यूशन. ट्राई करो. तो जितना ये सिंपल क्वेश्चन दिखता है उतना है नहीं. Here we have been given initial ratio of something. Alcohol and water as 9:1. Now we start to heat it. तो अल्कोहल ज्यादा एवापरेट होगा और पानी कम. We want water percentage to become at least 18. So how many hours are required? तो देखो ये क्वेश्चन सक्सेसिव चेन से बनेगा और आपको मैन्युअली एक एक चीज कैलकुलेट करना पड़ेगा. I am imagining 900 ml and 100 ml is the quantity. आप कोई भी मल्टीप्लाइंग टर्म ले लो, आंसर आ जाएगा, डोंट वरी. अब अगर 1 आवर बीत गया, 1 आवर बीत गया तो ये 20% कम हो जाएगा. दैट मीन्स ये हो जाएगा 80%. 80% इज 720 और ये 5% कम हो जाएगा 95. अब आपको देखना है 95 अपॉन 815 इंटू 100, क्या ये 18% बन गया? दैट्स ऑल. या उससे ऊपर बन गया? यू हैव टू डू दिस एवरी टाइम, एवरी स्टेप. 95 divided by 815 into 100 नहीं बना. It is around 11%. It is around 11%. 11.65%. अब देखो अगेन मुझे इसको 80% करना है, तो यू कैन मल्टीप्लाई 720 with 0.8. 20% उड़ाना है, मतलब 80% करना है, दैट इज 576। अब इसमें मुझे 5% कम करना है, मतलब क्या लगाना है, 0.95 लगाना है। अब ये करना पड़ेगा, there's no other way around it। तो ये बन गया आपका 90.25, 90.25। लेट अस सी एज अ टोटल कितना होता है। टोटल हियर इज 0.25, this is 6, this is 66। so what is 90.25 divided by 666.25? तो ये 13% के आसपास पहुंचा है। थर्टीन पॉइंट फाइव फोर परसेंट। हमें कहां तक ले जाना है, 18% तक। अभी 2 आवर्स हुए हैं, 2 आवर्स। I'll again apply 0.8, I'll again apply 0.95। there is no other way, believe me, कोई और तरीका नहीं है। this is 460.8, and this is 85.73। अभी इसी को डिवाइड कर दिया हम टोटल वॉल्यूम से, और ये करना पड़ेगा आपको इफ यू नीड द आंसर आउट ऑफ दिस। तो ये आ गया 15.68%। तो आई थिंक एक बार में और हो जाना चाहिए। इफ आई अगेन अप्लाई 0.8 हियर, this becomes 368.64। 5% गायब करना है, इट्स कैलकुलेटिंग 95%। so 85.73, that is 81.443। so what we have here is this divided by ये आ गया आपका 18.1%। 18.08 है, बट 18.09 है, बट 18% आ गया आपका यहाँ पे। हाउ मेनी आवर्स, 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour and 4 hours। it will take you 4 hours to achieve this। it will take you 4 hours to achieve this task। देखो आप ही लोग कहते हो अच्छे क्वेश्चंस कराओ, ये लो अच्छा क्वेश्चन, इट्स अ गुड लेवल क्वेश्चन। So you will have a calculator in the exam on the screen. You can do it in this manner। 4 hours, 4 hours are complete। At the end of 4th hour, water will be more than 18%। At the end of 4th hour। Moving on। Comment done। Try this. Alloy A contains gold and silver in the ratio 2:3, not necessarily in that order. Alloy B contains silver and platinum in the ratio 4:1, not necessarily in that order. Alloys A and B are mixed in the ratio 3:1 in that order. Which of the following cannot be the percentage of silver in this mixture? If I give you 4 numbers and I ask you to find out can not be. So one of them is cannot be. That means others can be. So you have to work with possibilities. ये कैसा क्वेश्चन है? A question based upon mixtures and allegation, जिसमें हमें possibilities निकालने हैं. So go on, try. The answer that you guys are giving is now see, I'm calling it alloy A and alloy B as it says in the name. I'm not bothered currently what is gold silver. Let us not focus on that at this stage. Gold could be 2, silver could be 3, silver could be 3, gold could be 2. There are 2 possibilities. It appears to me the total quantity looks like 5. Second alloy is 4:1. Total quantity looks like 5. But when I combine A and B, the ratio must be 3:1. I don't want same volume for A and B. I want 3:1. तो मेरे को केवल इसको 3 times करना है. So this becomes 6, 9, and this will remain 4 and 1. अब ये this is already 50 and this already 5, which is already 3:1. Now, please observe what I am doing. I am trying to find out percentage of silver, but I do not know which one is silver. So see, I'm creating cases. If this is gold and this is silver, second one में क्या है? Silver and platinum. आई कैन अज्यूम ये सिल्वर है और ये प्लैटिनम है. तो सिल्वर इज हाउ मच? 9. सिल्वर इज हाउ मच? 4. हाउ मच सिल्वर इज देयर? 9 plus 4, 13. टोटल वॉल्यूम कितना है? टोटल वॉल्यूम 15 plus 5, 20. तो व्हाट परसेंटेज सिल्वर कैन बी? सिल्वर कैन बी 65. कैन बी, मुझे कैन नॉट बी चाहिए. अब मैंने ना इसकी जगह पे I took this as silver and this as platinum. So can I say silver becomes 9 and silver becomes 1? So silver becomes 10 out of total 20. So silver can be 50%. अभी मैंने क्या किया? सिल्वर को 9 फिक्स करके I checked two possibilities. Can I imagine that silver is 6 and gold is 9? अब फिर दो केस बनेंगे. ये 6 है, आप इसको सिल्वर ले लोगे तो ये विल हैव 6 plus 4, 10, which is again 50%. This is 6 and this is 1. So silver can be 7 out of 20. So what percentage is that? 35. So these percentages can be. These percentages can be. What cannot be? 40%. कितना आसान सवाल है बताओ. B Bombay is the answer. You have to just create cases what can be silver. If you fix silver at 9 units, तो नीचे दो केस बनेंगे. You fix silver as 6 units, तो नीचे दो केस बनेंगे. Confirm your answer. Confirm you're able to keep up with this. Moving on. Try this. X milliliter of milk is added to 100 ml water. From this mixture, 30 milliliters is taken and added to 2.5x milliliters of another milk water solution, which has 8.33% milk in it. If the concentration of milk in the final solution is 275 by 24%, what is the value of X? So you are dealing with variable X. दो तीन जगह पे X has been used, and look at the kind of percentages you have to work with. 275 by 24%, 2.5x ml of milk, 8.33% milk. So the first problem is to visualize what is going on. नंबरों पे तो बाद में उतरेंगे. First, you must know how to visualize all of this. This becomes a little difficult question to work with because of complexity of numbers. First, what are we doing? We are adding X milliliters of milk in 100 milliliters of water. Then what are we doing? From this, we are taking 30 ml. Do you remember, if I give you milk upon water, let us say some ratio 2/3, if I give you, and you take away 30 ml, you will take away that 30 ml again in the ratio of 2/3. Whatever ratio you had, the ratio remains same when you take out a mixture. Proportion does not change. तो क्या proportion है यहाँ पे? मिल्क का proportion x है और वाटर का 100. इसके कितने मिलीलीटर लिए आपने? यू टुक 30 मिलीलीटर्स ऑफ दिस. ये किसमें ऐड किया आपने? 2.5x. देखो deliberately this variable x and this has been kept same. You are using now 2.5x milliliters of what? Milk and water solution. Milk is what? 8.33. Now do you remember 8.33% is 1/12? That means milk is 1, total volume is 12, water must be 11. This is given to you. Milk is 8.33%. 8.33% basically means 1/12. So milk is 1, total is 12, water must be 11. Now the concentration has become this much. Concentration of milk. So let us start finding concentration of milk. How much is milk here? X out of 100 plus X into 30. This is the amount of milk. What is the amount of milk here? Amount of milk here is 1/12 into 2.5x. How many total milliliters we have? Total milliliters we have is x plus 100. ये आपका 30 हो जाएगा. This will become 30, इसके 30 milliliters और इसके 2.5x into 100 is equal to 275 by 24%. ये आपका solution देगा, आपको value of x देगा. You're supposed to find value of x out of all this calculation. What is x पूछ रहा है? तो do yourself a very very big favor. इसको solve मत करो बेटा, इसको verify करो. इसको verify करो. Take x is equal to 10, रख के देखो, are you able to match with this? देखो, जैसे ही आपने x is equal to 10 रखा, ध्यान सुनना, x is equal to 10 रखा यहाँ पे, ध्यान से सुनना. The denominator becomes a multiple of 11. सामने multiple of 11 है क्या? No. आपने x is equal to 20 रखा, 20 makes it 120. 120 is a multiple of 12. दिख रहा है आपको multiple of 12? Yes. So बेटा 20 रख के चेक कर लो, सॉल्व करने मत निकल जाना, तबीयत खराब हो जाएगी इतना बनाते बनाते. Put here x is equal to 20 and check. If this is 20, this is 120. ये हो जाएगा 1/6. 1/6 into 30, 5. If this is 20, 20 into 2.5, 50. 50 upon 12. तो आपका बन गया 25/6 divided by. If you put 20 here, 20, you put 20 here, यहाँ 20 रखा आपने, this becomes 50, तो this becomes 80. ये कैलकुलेट करो और देखो इसके बराबर है क्या. into 100 भी है ना आपके पास. This will match perfectly. So how are such questions created? Such questions are created by taking the number. जिसने question create किया, जैसे मैंने question create किया, तो I'll take x is equal to 20 ml and I'll frame it. फिर x remove 20 remove करके I'll put a variable there. For you, this will convert into a quadratic. ये जब cross multiply होगा, this will convert into a quadratic equation. अगर option नहीं दिए होते तो ये ना बनना बेटा आपसे. In a very simple language, if options were not given or you are not able to think in terms of किसका multiple है क्या है, ये ना बनना बेटा आपसे. If you put 30 here, you put 30 here, तो नीचे आ जाएगा 130. 130 is a multiple of 13. सामने 13 का multiple है क्या नीचे? No. You put 15 here, तो आप जब 15 put करोगे वो बनेगा 115. 115 is a multiple of 23. है क्या 23 का multiple? No. The only value that fits is 20. This is a fairly advanced question. 20 will match, guys. 20 will match perfectly. That's it. That's the end of session. Yeah. So tomorrow we are meeting over LRDI mix, logical interpretation mix. Good night, guys.